OH10 Turk Tech, your boy Chuck, back in the house. Today is a lovely day. Today is Cinco de Rollie. That's right, Cinco de Rollie. Big shouts out to you and you. Cinco de Rollie. The fifth day of my King Palm series. And I don't really have anything planned to talk about or none of that bullshit. But now I'm thinking about a big ass torch. Just kidding. Addiction is what I'm thinking about. I was having a conversation with somebody who is near and dear to me, and I was telling them how there came a point in my life where cocaine and alcohol and pills and lean and more pills and not really the hallucinogens, because those things are not in that category. You know, I rarely did those things together. The hallucinogen thing was more of a spiritual thing for me. So, but I believe that addiction is an excuse for I want to keep doing it. Because by all accounts, what other addicted people would say to me was, oh yeah, you have an addiction. But I think it's funny. I didn't have to go to NA or AA. I didn't say no prayers to no sky daddies or no crazy shit like that. I just stopped. It just stopped. You know what I'm saying? It just stopped working for me. And when something no longer works for you, or people say when, something no longer serves you, that you got to get rid of it. At that time in my life, my thinking was broke, and I don't hold on to broke shit. Like if something broke, I break a glass, I'm not trying to glue you back together. Sorry, my guy. In the trash you go. And I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. Maybe in your life, addiction does exist. But I have taken that example. So now I ask you with an open mind to take my example. Or maybe not example, just, it's just my truth. I didn't have to go to AA. There was nobody to talk to. I woke up one morning and we were done here. That's it. There wasn't no crying. I wasn't sneaking and geeking. I wasn't, running back and forth, doing them one day, not doing them the next. It just stopped. So I don't really understand. I guess that's more the point. I don't really understand addiction, maybe is the point. Because I didn't have to deal with that. But I'm sure there are some people out there that have to deal with it. But I ask you this. If all things are created in our minds first, can't they be uncreated in our minds? I mean, I don't even know if that's a word, uncreated or killed, maybe is a better word. I don't really like that word either, because you can't kill energy, and addiction is just a vibration. All we have to do is figure out a way to vibrate differently. I woke up, luckily for me, the universe had me vibrating differently. It wasn't any outside force, I've been to AA meetings. I got in a little bit of trouble, and where you have to go to AA meetings. And I never understood that shit either. Like, if we're not going to do something, if we're a group of people and we say, hey, we're not going to drink, why the fuck would you want to sit around and talk to me about, I got to go. I don't want to have a conversation to you about getting drunk. That's why I really don't even talk about drugs or no shit like that, because it's no longer, it's not a part of my life. I don't vibrate like that. Yes. I now live in the present. And I was listening to some old music that I made, and I started to realize, or somebody else made me realize, that the information has always been in me. I just wasn't exercising it. I've always been great at being attentive and paying attention. So I think a lot of times my subconscious will just do this for me. And most of us are like that too. I just say me because I don't want to talk about you. Yeah. Addiction. Spell it backwards and mispronounce it, and it holds no weight. Just a word. And when we say these words, it makes the air, the energy in the air vibrate a particular way. There's a couple of words that I don't use. There's two words that start with C. Yeah. One you find out you have. The other one, you tell somebody what you can't do. There I go. I said it. But that's a bad word to me. The C word. CANT. Or the two together, cannot. That's what we need to break free of. Ain't no real addiction. That's the real addiction. Is telling ourselves that we can't. That's the real addiction. Right. Um, Cinco de Rollie. This is my fifth Rollie. I hope, no, I don't hope. Because this is becoming more of a habit for me, so you better hope. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know what? Let's celebrate. Somebody told me I should have props, so I wrote it down. So happy Cinco de Mayo, and I'm sorry. Next Cinco de Rollie, I'll have the little thing horn blower. But happy Cinco de Rollie. Those were the five. For those of you who fuck with Rollies, I'm gonna save all of these, and I'm gonna write my own fortunes on the back of them. I don't know why. And then I'm just gonna pass them out to people randomly. Yeah, I'm weird like that, but it's okay. Because I'm okay with me, and you have to be okay with you. You weren't put here to like me, so don't. Or recognize who you really are and do. It's up to you. It's all up to you what you do with your pack. Right. But stay the hell out of my pez. I'm not giving you none of mine. OH10 Terp Tech, thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you do, and I'll be here for you. Have a good night.